Tonight's matchup, we've got the Utah Jazz with John Stockton, Karl Malone versus the Phoenix Suns with Charles Barkley and half-court shot maker Kevin Johnson.
He's great at those shots.
We're here in the booth with Paul Peng. That's the voice of Paul Peng you're hearing. And let's see the tip-off. It's Johnson versus Stockton.
It's Barkley, my friend.
Me.
And Barkley controls the tip and slams it home.
It's not really a huge surprise. I'm not sure why they were having Stockton go up against Barkley.
Now, right there, you saw John Stockton use the full-court fake shot. Common strategy in the NBA these days.
Hey,
whoa, the steal.
You do what works. There's the fake again from half court. Stockton easily hits the corner.
From the elbow. He loves that position.
He loves the elbow.
Oh, Barkley taking a three-pointer. How can he do that?
Barkley has one of the highest shot percentages in the league inside the paint, but from outside the arc, he's real low.
Who does he think he is? Tracy McGrady?
I guess he does.
Oh, that's unheard of.
Tracy McGrady, of course, playing for the Houston Rockets, but not at this point in the history of the NBA.
I think it's the rough play we see here that's injured his back.
At this point in the NBA, they didn't even have numbers on the jerseys.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Oh, intercepted by Malone.
Windmill, easy.
With the windmill, you can do anything. You can't stop the windmill.
No, not if you have Kevin Johnson.
Oh, Malone steals it again. Oh, he's on fire.
Did you see the net there? It burned up. That indicates that he's on fire. When you're playing really well, sometimes the heat just gets to everyone around you.
Oh, but he's no longer on fire. Barkley slams it home over Malone.
Oh, rejected by Kevin Johnson.
What was Stockton thinking?
Stockton needs to look for open shots, and Barkley makes him pay with a three from the top of the arc.
Barkley is a well-known sharpshooter from the top of the arc.
Here's the windmill.
They said a 6'4" power forward couldn't get rebounds, but they also said he couldn't shoot three-pointers.
Oh!
They were wrong.
Oh, Charles steals back a bad pass he just made from Karl Malone.
Oh.
He shakes his elbows like a madman, shoots from half court.
Oh, my goodness.
Have you ever seen anything like that?
How can Barkley do that?
John Stockton takes it to the corner, shoots.
Oh, that's just a pure play.
No, but
he has
misses.
to make that. He was unguarded.
When you're that wide, you have to make that, or else your team is going to start not caring for you.
If I were Malone...
Kevin Johnson from half court, oh my God!
If I were Malone, I would take that ball and I'd just slam it home. No need to dilly-dally with Stockton and 3 points.
I don't know what the hell Karl Malone calls that shot, but it was incredible.
He calls it a boom shakalaka.
Oh,
Stockton tries to half court.
From half court, being thrown to the ground by Charles Barkley.
With a pure shooter like Stockton, he just has to get back.
That's just the kind of shooting. Charles Barkley for three.
Look at the form on that block attempt.
Barely hits, but Kevin Johnson, no one boxing him out.
He's the cleaner.
Wildly.
Oh, Stockton at the buzzer.
Bounces around for a couple minutes.
Oh.
Paul, what do you think about that first quarter there?
I don't know, but I'd like to see some coaching tips. See what the coaches think at this point.
Well, physical play is our coaching tip of the day. You can clear an opponent out by shaking your elbows like a crazy man.
Start of the second quarter, we've got Utah 21, Phoenix 20. Oh, Stockton steals it, but it's stolen right back by Barkley.
Charles Barkley gets pushed by Stockton.
Playing point guard, Barkley brings it up, shoots another three.
I'm not sure what the hell he's thinking.
That board down.
Yeah, Malone wanted that just more.
But loses it on the way back up.
Johnson with another half-court shot.
Johnson jams a half-court
They're not going to win if he keeps making those.
Paul said at the beginning of the game, you've got to watch those half-court shots from Kevin Johnson. They're going to go in every time.
In rhythm, Stockton nails a three.
Charles from full court. That's an air ball.
Yeah, Barkley was getting a little over-anxious right there. That was not a
well he thought he was Kevin Johnson. Malone gets pushed over by Kevin Johnson.
Swinging those elbows like no care in the world.
But then he elbows him. Passes to Barkley, I think. But
luckily, Stockton gets it and misses another three. You know, for a three-point artist, he sure is making a lot of mistakes.
Kevin Johnson, easy dunk. There's just no defense there.
Yeah, you can't stop a dunk like that by Johnson. He's too small.
Oh, that was the gayest finger roll I've ever seen.
Did you see the arc on that rainbow?
Stockton loves the finger roll.
Oh, it's stolen by Stockton.
You leave him open, he'll make... No, he can't even make that.
Oh, Malone with an easy rebound. Charles normally would gobble that up, but he didn't this time.
Malone is having a hell of a game with all his putbacks and easy dunks.
Kevin Johnson takes an ugly jumper.
Bit of a late release.
Whoa, Malone, full court. Oh, but it was a pass off the backboard. What a well-thought-through plan.
Yup.
The steal by Stockton. To Johnson.
Kevin Johnson
finger
with a
roll
bitch-ass finger roll.
Finger roll from the top of the key. That's unfair.
It's unheard of.
You see the Jazz keep using that full-court fake. That seems to be one of the critical points of their strategy at this point.
The coaches might have gone over that in the video review before the game. You might have thought they would warn
Charles
the Suns.
with an easy rebound. What the hell is Karl Malone thinking?
They would warn the Suns not to fall for that full court fake again by Malone.
John
Didn't work
Stockton
this
in
time.
the corner, but Charles in his face.
He's a pure shooter. He releases at the top of that arc. He's going to make it.
Kevin Johnson.
With an air ball. He got
but Johnson
fouled.
again.
They got to give him some shots for that
right
one.
back. Oof.
Lucky he got that
I don't think
back.
he was fouled.
Close game.
If there's no blood, which there isn't in this, then
Stockton
no
misses
foul.
from the corner to end the second quarter. Our score is Utah 35, Phoenix 32.
What do you
They've
think,
taken the
Paul?
lead at halftime. It's impressive, the showing that they've had. Look at this halftime report. The Bulls are playing.
They were playing. I'm sure Pippen is having a good game. Let's check the stats. Yeah, he's got 10 and 5 at the break.
It's interesting to
Over
see
in
that Michael
Chicago.
is not playing in these videos.
You'll notice that CPU is our sponsor.
Look at Malone. I thought he had
Charles
more points than that. He was controlling that
Unit,
paint.
Our sponsor.
Start of the third quarter, Malone
Crowd seems like they're into it.
inbounds to Stockton.
Well, they were for
Brings
a
it up the
second,
court. He shoots. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot one of his dandy little threes.
but
That's even a two. He makes a
makes a
two,
two
but is
instead.
it worth it?
Beautiful.
Is it
form.
really worth it?
I don't think so. Not from that distance.
I could watch
Oh,
Stockton
Malone.
take jump shots all day.
Malone decides
He's
to take
got
a
it down to an
jumper,
arc.
and he hits it.
Barkley better bring his team back. Johnson is not going to do anything here.
Yeah, Johnson is not the person you want taking the shots at the last second. But,
This is why Barkley.
but then again, you don't want Charles taking threes.
The second three-pointer of this possession, and he misses both. He might want to stop that.
I would probably sub someone in at this point. We've only had 2 players playing for the entire game on both sides.
Oh, how did Stockton airball
over
that
the
three?
rim.
Airball.
And that leaves-
Airball.
That leaves a wide open jam for Kevin Johnson. He's known for just hiding down the court and getting those passes.
Oh,
from
another
Charles.
shot by Johnson. I was wrong. Johnson's pulling him back into this. Oh, Carl with a nice little jump shot over Johnson, who's at least a millimeter of less height than him.
Carl's got that sweet touch.
Oh, man. Charles with another 3.
Charles he's a dynamic player. He's got so many dimensions. They should call him the pre-Matrix.
I would call him fat.
That's an insult. That is an insult, Steve.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the guy looks like he's been eating
Stockton
donuts
to the
all
co-
day.
Or
Stockton
perhaps
to the
pepperoni
corner.
rolls.
I don't know
Big
how
time
you could
miss.
ever stop Barkley when he's playing like this.
Jesus, he keeps on passing to Kevin Johnson and no one's guarding the man.
He's going to win a championship for sure.
Oh, definitely. This Utah Jazz team
Oh,
can't
Look at
not
that
win a
beautiful
championship.
spinning finger roll.
Nor will that Phoenix Suns team fail to win a championship.
Oh, are you kidding? No way.
These teams and these players destined for greatness.
Destined for rings. Who's going to stop him? Michael Jordan? I don't think so. He wasn't even our halftime report.
Or the Detroit Pistons? I
Yeah,
don't think so.
With someone like Dennis Rodman on their team? No.
Getting back into it. Oh, the fake pass. It's so effective. The Suns have no answer to that.
They don't. They just seem to be jumping at anything like they're just guessing at this point.
Oh, a steal by Malone. He's going to... Oh, he puts it
Most
back.
people would call that a foul, but these refs call that a steal in this game.
Oh, full court. No, it's an air
Oh,
ball. At the end of the third, it's 50-47, Utah.
You know, when you have refs like this, you really just have to play how they're going to let you play. And that way to play is by pushing.